Well, I will tell you right now, since the last vacation I took, same amount of days off. Remember last time? It was the one where I was dead for the opening, and you took over.
Yeah.
And Dad took over, and you guys just started the show without me, and we were pretending I was dead because I was so hungover that I was just like collapsed on the table here. Mm-hmm. This vacation is going way better than that. I feel very much alive.
Good.
Yeah.
Drinking more water probably, huh?
I have been drinking a lot of beer, but I've been drinking a lot of water, and I've been eating a lot of food, actually. I've been eating lunch and dinner every day, which is something I don't even normally do anyway. So I think I'm hedging myself pretty good right now.
Yeah.
I think I'm on a good pace.
You got to keep the engine full if you want to keep some output, buddy.
That's not to say tonight, after the podcast, I'm on the midway break of the vacation. This is midway through, so I'm gonna tie one on tonight, and we're gonna have some fun, guys. They call us the Breeze. There is only one way to do it, so let's get to it. Let's go.
I don't know what any of this shit is, and I'm fucking scared. Go!
Hey guys, welcome in. They call us the Breeze. That is Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. Ladies and gentlemen, every Thursday right around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can just check us out on YouTube. Go to our channel, Tiger Cage Media, and subscribe and ring that little bell for notifications.
Ding, 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 ding.
That way you know exactly when we're coming on live so you can watch us. But of course, if you don't get to catch us live every Thursday, you can catch us every Monday, wherever you get your podcast drip. And of course, the replay on the YouTube channel as well, all edited up and with a nice red bow on it for you. Make sure you tell your friends, because for every one of you out there that's listening, there's a thousand. There's a thousand.
Salamander.
There's 1,000 that aren't.
We're talking about lizards.
Yeah, definitely.
They were
Definitely.
on the news today.
Big thanks to a couple of our sponsors, the Red House.
At the Red House, where black people and white people buy furniture.
And of course, the law offices of Denville Crow.
I'll call Denville Crow.
Don't you dare!
That's right, guys. It is They Call Us the Breeze. This one is for Thursday, May the 16th, the year of our Lord 2024. This is episode 147. Getting close to that 150 mark, which means it's closer to a 3-year anniversary. I think we got that coming up in July. I think that's when we started the show. So, yeah, I got to plan something fun for that. And,
Let's get a taco station.
like a little taco state,
Yeah.
Out front?
Anyway.
I was just thinking about like a sandwich bar.
Or
like a sandwich bar.
I've seen on Kobe where you can actually invite someone over for like $2,500 and they cook a whole Kobe meal in
Like
front
a
of you.
hibachi.
But you don't have to go there. They go.
Will they still cling, clang, cling, clang?
Oh, they do it all. And I
clang,
believe
clang,
they probably get a little
Do
bit
you
more
get Chuck?
relaxed with you if you're like
Well,
hanging
if
out
he
here.
can do it right here with all the windows in the Tiger Cage opened and all the smoke can go out, he can do it right here during the show, and we can get the cling clang live. And every once in a while, I'll step back from the mic, catch a shrimp, keep going. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
the volcano. Sir, please do not light the volcano, the onion volcano, too close to the computer, please.
Oh, was that your Mac?
Oh, what's that, your Mac? Oh, fucking stupid Silicon Valley take away from Toshiba. Fucking idiot. Fucking, it's a Dell, motherfucker. Go with Dell.
Go Dell. Fucking,
All right,
they
guys.
the
Got
cow.
plenty of offensive stuff coming up tonight. Got plenty of good jokes and good stories coming up tonight. We also have Tune In, Tune Out. This is something I regularly look forward to. Jesus, I have not spoken. I'm on vacation.
Your marbles are full of mouth today.
I'm midway through vacation. I had a nice dinner with Mom on Tuesday night, which I'll get into, but I haven't really had a whole lot of conversating.
You need to warm up them fucking thoughts, bud.
Just,
and we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
He's had to disconnect from the brain cells and electrical impulses to his
Now,
mouth.
Remy, when you say you haven't really said a lot,
I mean,
when you say you haven't said a lot in the past week, how does that make you feel?
I'll tell you, I had a nice conversation with Mom on Tuesday night, and pretty much the only words I've said out loud since the vacation is Marlboro Red 100s, please. And I'm coming.
Oh, 1 week off, and the only girl you hung out with was Mom. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, no, yeah. So we're in the thick of it. But I'm proud that I'm not like last year. September when I took my vacation, where Ryan and Dad literally had to start the show without me because I was just like, I needed to be on an IV drip. So I'm pacing it. I started drinking at 10 a.m. on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday, I waited till 11.
Comes Damon.
Wednesday, I waited till 12.
Here's
Today,
the
I waited
mail.
till 1. And then right now, here's the mail that never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. And when it comes, I want to wail. Mail! Oh! Got him.
He was waiting for it.
Yeah, he slow danced up to the fucking mailbox.
He knew it was coming because I just saw him 2 days ago. We were talking 2 days ago, and I go,
Dude,
I go, the dudes that sub for you on Thursday, they get the young ones. I go, I don't know what that shit is all about.
And
he
it gets
goes,
me every. He
"No,
says
not
it every
really,
time.
but
It still makes me laugh.
He just slow. All right, our guy.
He knew it was coming.
He was slow dancing.
He sees those two cars out
up
there. He
to the
knows
damn.
He
Yeah,
goes, "Yep, it's
it's
Thursday."
Thursday.
I forgot.
We should record him that and
Oh, man.
burn it for him
Yeah.
on a CD-ROM
on a CD-ROM
for Christmas.
and give him a little iPod, Generation 1 from
Yeah, yeah.
2001.
There's
It's
just one song
Just
on
that
it.
episode. It's an hour and 15 minutes. Well, guys, we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Like I was saying before my marbles were so full of mouth today. We do have Tune In, Tune Out. And I get excited.
think he could-
Tuna what?
Tune In. It's Tune In,
we
Tune
take
Out.
a break. I want you guys to sing what you guys just sang, and I want to go out there to see if he actually hear that part. I'm sure he could hear the mailman part because that's right.
Maybe you
Yeah.
should just shadow him for a day
Yeah.
on a Thursday.
I ain't
But
got
Ryan,
time for him to be
okay,
doing
getting
that.
to it. Ryan has Tune In, Tune Out tonight. He did it a month ago. He does it once a month. I always enjoy it because it puts me in the hot seat. Ryan's going to play a little clip of a song. Speaking of an iPod, he's got a little playlist saved on his iPhone right now, and he's going to be playing about 1 to 2 seconds of a plethora of songs. And Dad and I will work as a team to try to see if we can guess what song that is within a second or two of it playing. And some songs are going to be hard. You know, they're going to have these long intros that play before you even get to the guitar or the drums or whatever.
You get it so fast.
It depends.
It's like
but last time he did this, he did Guitar Hero, the video game, Part 1. And today, of course, he's doing Guitar Hero Part 2. So, again, you did pretty good last time
Yeah,
on the Guitar
I think
Hero
you know
stuff.
like 35-40%
Yeah,
of these
you
songs.
knew you knew about 30% of it last week or last time we did this. So I'm excited for that tonight. Just got a lot of show going on. First off, got to say thank you, God. Thank you, football gods.
for letting us sign Baker
Number
Mayfield,
31.
David Levante.
Look, we wanted Levante David. We wanted
most
Baker
of all-
Mayfield. We wanted Chris Evans or Mike Chris Evans. We
well,
wanted
that was
Mike
the main-
Evans.
But we needed this guy, man.
But we really, and especially because I just got a jersey last
Oh
year.
yeah, you're like the curse of the jersey, dude.
No,
Weird.
Normally, I'm the curse of the jersey because I got a jersey for Suckup, number 2, the kicker, or number 3, the kicker, and then he got booted out that very next year. And last year, Mayo bought me a jersey and asked me who I wanted, and I said Winfield Jr., and I got so scared because I was like, what if I cursed it? Well, I'm very, very happy to announce that we have signed Winfield Jr.
He's basically our safety valve back there.
highest paid DB in NFL history.
84
just signed
million for how much?
For $84.1 million for 4 years.
Nice.
And if you could actually believe that a professional football player,
He does it all.
regardless of position,
Golly.
should be able to make $84 million for a high school length education employment.
Easy for
It's
you.
like
You guys, I guess, went to the same vocabs
yeah, we did.
school?
Yeah.
I want to know how many quarterbacks are
Guys, if
getting
you're feeling
less
dumb
than
out
that.
there, it's not you. It's
I mean,
just,
these guys like
our co-hosts.
Like, what they give to Baker? About the same money, $84 million, right? And I'm thinking,
I'm thinking they're printing money underneath Raymond James Stadium.
Yeah.
Dude, they gave
no fucking way.
well, they are Jews.
and we'll be right back. No.
Yeah, we'll be right off the air.
Yeah, you need to get that. You need to get that on the
We'll
sound
be right
clip.
back. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
definitely get that on there.
How about Jared Goff, man? He got a little something something. He got $412 million for 2 years.
I was talking to Mom
Other
about
way.
that. She mentioned that, and I go, you know who he is, right? And I don't think she really does, but she probably does. but I don't think she really.
Golf is Lions.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Detroit.
Winfield in his contract.
Oh,
Yeah, he's on defense, right? I mean, that's probably about what she knows.
Yeah,
to the
but
extent.
he intercepts. He fucking sacks.
Well,
he does
I
it
know,
all,
I know.
man.
that's the fucking
goes-
tone.
He sets the
I go-
fucking tone. Yes, right.
I said that's a lot of money for playing a
He
sport
doesn't-
that you played growing up.
He doesn't
all your
love
life.
to win. He fucking
just
hates to
hates
lose.
what you would play for free. She goes, and I forget what she said exactly, but it was like, it was like, yeah, and just to get paid,
Yeah,
that's tits.
I mean, but
I mean, come on. I'd do it
I
for
think with
$500,000
I think with this core 5, including Godwin,
if I was good
you
enough.
might only make it one game.
I want a guarantee contract.
One pop and your
I
ass
might
is
get
out.
hurt.
Oh,
I
my
might get
knee.
hurt. I do have a bad shoulder.
Is there a World of Beer around here? I gotta go to a World
Dad's
of Beer.
walking out of the tunnel. Mom's like, Mike, where's your knee brace?
I look like the guy on the Allstate commercial, with
Where's your
the
knee
black
brace?
eye and the stitches and everything.
But no, we got the core 5, if you want to say that. We got Baker, we got Evans, we got Godwin, we got Winfield Jr.,
How'd you do, Dad?
and we got David. That's all we need. That's
made
all. And we just signed that
$500,000
new
today.
guy. We just signed that new guy from, where was he from? Duke?
So a smart player.
That was our first pick, and I thought that was the smartest thing because we don't have. I mean, God, who didn't love Jensen? What a
For those of
prick.
you who don't know what we're talking about, yes, we're talking about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yes,
This- at a
that's
center
what it is.
position.
Yeah.
And as Jeremy alluded to, we drafted a 6'4", 235-pound, I think, center from 240, whatever. I don't think he's heavier than
4 or
that.
540.
From Duke
I'm gonna start
University, and we lost one of the best centers in the NFL.
Yeah. Yeah. We
I
haven't
think
had
they're
him.
just a little bit smart.
We haven't had him.
And
He
for
I'm
was
like
not-
here
3
for the
years.
Super Bowl
We
year
haven't
when
had him
Tom
for
Brady
like
got
3
here.
years, dude.
Thank
we haven't
God.
had Jensen for like 3 years, man.
And I'm
Well,
not
I
gonna
could-
like. So this is like the, I guess like obviously
had
a
the-
theory, a topic of conversation about like, would you rather have people that are going to Duke as a whole football team or people that go to,
As a
Alabama,
whole football
Miami?
team, are you talking about the
And-
45-man roster or just a position?
And now we're talking
that
about.
makes a big difference.
Well, we're talking about smarts now, and people that
'Cause
go
you know
to
they're
Duke
smart.
versus another university. I mean, would they beat them out because they're a little bit smarter than people that they
And
go to a
I-
very
I-
good
I-
Ivy League school.
I forget the young man's name that went to Duke that we drafted as center, but I guess in an interview they were asking him, it's like, so you've done pretty well in your academics or whatever. He goes, yeah. What was your minor? I know you probably spent a lot of time playing football and everything. Obviously, you got drafted by an NFL team in the first round, their first pick. My minor was dentistry. Have you never went to a doctor's or
You're
dental
not
office
playing.
that doesn't have a Duke University?
Remember, you're going to the NFL, not the NHL.
I roomed with a podiatrist. It was it was a good time.
They all got fucking Duke University graduation certificates in their office.
Yeah, the only ones you have to watch out for are like NHL
Mostly
players that
dentists.
go to like Harvard and like those schools, and I don't know, maybe they're a little smart too.
Too much fun. Yeah. Well, best of luck to the Buccaneers. I think it's going to be good with the core 5. I think I saw a couple things from a couple different people on the Facebook news feed. They're like, I think Buccaneers are going to surprise some people this year, and I'm going to go with that. And I want a better season out of them than I had with my Bolts this year.
Well,
Still love you, Bolts.
Can't
You know what I mean?
Baker's got to know that there's no pressure on him to be the starting quarterback because he has kind of taken this team over.
He's got it.
And he knows that it's his team now.
It's his team now.
It's his team to lose.
Hey, look at me. I'm the captain now.
Yeah, exactly. And then he's still got Mike Evans and he's still got Chris Godwin. That's just a big relief off his ass.
Oh, absolutely.
And then they just drafted a center, hopefully, that they were smart enough to, if they drafted him, their very first pick, number 26, I think, from Duke University, you know he's got to be smart. Not that the ones from, Miami and Florida
what?
State are not, but
Let's get some.
or any other SETs.
we need a good running back, man.
We need to what we need to do.
Well, we did draft one, and I think we signed one from somebody. I think
Okay.
we signed a running back from somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, football.
I mean, that 2020 season, that was really crazy because fucking Jacksonville or North Carolina, I think Jacksonville, just drafted Leonard Fournette 2 years
That's what I
before
said.
that.
We need another one of him because, like,
But that's not going to happen. That's very
was one of our last good running backs.
He was
man.
only in the league for 2 years, and he was a first-round pick of the Jacksonville Jaguars. And how did he end up on our team for hardly any money? And played for a couple years.
Yeah,
he was our workhorse.
Yeah, did well for us.
Yeah, what I was going to say is, you need to think and take care of the stadium first. And mist machines on timers and those very hot seats, that wouldn't be a bad idea. And I just installed actually a great system at Noble Crust. So whoever the managing director is for the stadium, Jim Leroy, I would be more than happy to install some misting machines in the stadium.
Did you get that kit from the Red House? I thought I saw a misting kit.
From the Red House?
At the Red House.
Yeah.
God,
well, they
that
sell
is so
everything.
good
The
to
Red
say.
House Super Center.
We were playing golf, and I go, at the Red, and for the rest of the day.
At the Red
You couldn't get it out of your head.
Everybody, Mayo,
I know.
white people buy furniture.
Jeffrey, he doesn't even know what it is, but he just starts saying at the end of it, at the Red.
I'm
right.
putting the cones away and stacking them on the cart, going back at the end of the traffic, and I'm like, I just start walking along there, and all of a sudden, at the Red, I was like, God damn, what the hell?
Right.
Where the hell that come from?
One of our big sponsors, the Red House Furniture Store, where black people and white people buy furniture. Also today sponsored by David's Pizza.
David's Pizza.
And, of course, a whole lot more that we'll get into later on in the show. We are going to take a quick little break, guys, go throw some darts. We've got celebrity birthdays coming up next. It is Dad's turn up first. He is down about 13 points, 23 points. I apologize. So, the hole keeps getting bigger, but we'll see if he can dig his way out
almost
of
2
it.
touchdowns.
I got some good birthdays for you guys
Touchdown
tonight.
and 2 field
My
goals.
birthday list was so good tonight, I had to kick about 3 off of it. I had to really prioritize
make
it. So
room, I
that's
see.
always a good thing. Guys, They Call Us the
When ain't
Breeze.
my birthday?
That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We'll see you. Bye-bye.
My name is Cecil. I'll sell you gas or diesel cars on my lot. Some of them new, some of them not. I got a tricked out crew. They got one job to do. Tend to your needs, take good care. Make sure they treat you honest and fair. So many deals far and above. One of these babies you're sure to love. Come find a car and we'll do our part. 'Cause I'm Cecil Myers, the dealer with a heart.
Yesterday was an accident on the street where they held hands. They were looking for their hearts. They were there from the start. Or maybe we just a little too young then to understand what's easy to advance isn't always made to last. Here we are, the card shuffling past, ambivalent somewhere, considering her half. And he's trying not to laugh when they can see the reckless blood of humanity tempers the quiet, and all the time they spend has led them to another end again. At night in dreams of the moons and clear blue rain. Sometimes it seems as if we could build a life to free us from pain. I know you think that it's easy to change, but it's a symptom of age. Portrait of 2 in white in a church house made of glass, playing a
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is right. Welcome back in, guys. It is They Call Us the Breeze. That is Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. every Thursday right around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. Make sure you guys are going out there and liking us on Facebook. They call us The Breeze. And make sure you guys are liking and subscribing to the YouTube channel that is Tiger Cage Media. And ring that little bell
Ding,
for
ding,
notifications,
ding,
of course.
ding,
That was
ding, ding.
White Denim with At Night in Dreams.
They're going to be doing that with that Mike Tyson fight.
Mm-hmm.
Ding, 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 ding.
All right,
Seven.
I'm
guys.
sorry, Jake, but you know,
8.
you're just a YouTuber.
Fucking thing sucks.
Yeah,
He's gonna beat his ass if he's any kind of shape.
But we'll get into that, and we'll get into many more things a little bit
And
later.
getting into that, I mean,
we got into that.
We already
we got into
it.
Just think about it. I mean, think.
He's going to
So-
get back into it, I think.
Yeah, I'm
I
going to
think
get
you
back into
understand
it.
now.
I just want to give you an idea of what could possibly happen because Jake Paul is, and we all know about where he came from. Mike Tyson, I mean, he was fighting. He was fighting the likes of Evander Holyfield, George Foreman. Big time
Best thing you can say,
heavyweight
best
professional
thing.
fighters and a small group of them, and that's all they did. And he was knocking them fuckers on their back. Leon
Right,
Spinks.
Yep. Let's
And-
not keep going into the. We dragged it on long enough with the boxing. Only thing we'll say is that last song was called "At Night in Dreams," and Jake Paul, you're going to be at day in dreams.
Buddy.
You're just
Well, I don't know. If it's in Vegas, it might be at night.
hey, twat, booty tat.
Yeah.
You're just the little twinkly stars over the Looney Tunes heads when they get knocked.
It's probably going to be in Vegas on pay-per-view, right?
Oh, I'm sure. But the internet's going to stream it. Netflix will probably fucking stream it, or someone's going to stream one of the.
I think Netflix are actually.
Yeah.
And
Somebody's going to charge you
I just
$50
saw
to watch it.
Netflix, they're doing Christmas Day.
If that's
they're
still the
doing
price.
Christmas NFL games. Netflix. They're
Okay.
doing the Kansas City Chiefs and something else. It's their first big breakthrough into NFL.
They're getting back, and they're getting into
Way,
that live
way back
TV.
when me and Paul were getting them all the time, it was like $50 a
Oh
fight.
yeah. So
Oh,
imagine.
now it's
So
like
God,
it's
it's probably-
$200 now.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah.
All right, guys, it is time for celebrity birthdays. Every second segment here on They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. This one for May the 16th, the year of our Lord 2024. Like I said, Dad's down about 23 points, but we're going to see if we can catch him back up here.
That's 3 scores.
We will see. We will see. But there's only one way to do it, guys, so let's get to it. Celebrity birthdays.
Happy birthday!
This is your birthday. It's your birthday.
Yay!
Happy fucking birthday!
There is no birthday party for you here.
All right, yes. Celebrity birthdays.
Unfortunately, I can't get them 7 and 3 at a time.
Oh, I'm gonna take a bigger league.
A couple double bubbles wouldn't hurt you, bud. All right, okay, so here we go. Dad is up first on this first one. Like I said, pretty good list tonight. I had to veto about 3 of them out. I had to
Well,
play-
happy birthday to
I had to play
a lot
favorite.
of people.
Yeah, that didn't make the list. A lot of celebrity birthdays out there today. But we're going for these specific 5. And, of course, how it's going to work is whoever gets closest to the birthday, closest to the pin, they will get the point. If you get right on the birthday, you get the double bubble. And, of course, if they are equidistant from the point, they will split the point, and each one of them will get the points. Let's go ahead and go. Dad is up first. It's time for celebrity birthdays. First birthday we have up for you. Jesus. Just super.
Shit, who knows how old he is?
Super hot female.
you-
Super hot female. She's been in horror movies called Jennifer's Body. She was in some of the Transformer movies.
St. Pete local.
She played April once in the Ninja Turtles movies. But yeah, she did go to, I believe she went
St.
to
Pete Catholic? Christian?
Either St. Pete Christian or Catholic, or possibly even Keswick. I'm not entirely sure. One of those Christian or Catholic schools around here are hometown native, I guess you could say. She's not from here. I think she's from Michigan originally.
She came
Smoking
down.
hot babe. She, I think, is in a relationship, if not married, to Machine Gun Kelly. A very happy birthday goes out to Ms. Megan Fox. Dad is up first.
36.
36.
She's probably. I'm gonna try to hit the double. Right around your age, Ram. She's probably 38.
One of you got the double bubble. She's exactly my age if she ever wants to go out.
And I'm gonna try to get the double bubble.
She is 38 years old, Megan Fox.
Golly.
Dad didn't need that one, but
Hello. Hello.
Gotcha.
oh man, I just accidentally turned the damn camera off on celebrity birthdays. Okay, next birthday we have it for you. Ryan's turn first. little innocent young sister of the King of Pop. She was on a TV show as well. She grew up, did some records. She became the second, I think, most famous Jackson. Like Nevermind the Jackson fame.
Definitely the most memorable Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah, pulled a titty out. Justin Timberlake popped her titty out on the stage at the Super Bowl. Very happy birthday goes out to Miss Janet Jackson. Ryan's up first on that.
Man, she's like been out of the spotlight for 15 years. I feel like she's probably 67.
67.
Pretty close.
I was like, she's probably.
I think
around.
she's younger than I am. Well, I thought she was younger than I am.
Still very relevant in the early 90s.
Well, I saw her
late
on
90s.
a calendar on a motorcycle. She's.
Ryan
what
said-
But that was a long time ago with the snake and everything.
Ryan's at 67.
But, yeah, I'm gonna go 63.
Dad's a little closer still. Janet Jackson is 58 today.
I was gonna go in the 50s, but I
I
wouldn't.
benchmarked her off of you, kind of. I was like, I don't know if Dad ever if she was growing up when
she
Dad was
up-
in.
Well,
yeah.
she
no,
was
I
little- she was a
wasn't
little
into
kid.
her. But they had pictures of her for a while, like calendars,
Yeah.
and posing. And I was like,
All right, next guy up looks a lot like Uncle Joel these days, which I was surprised to
Warren
see.
Buffett.
I was very surprised to see. I was like, is that Uncle fucking Joel? He used,
No, that's
he
Warren
used to
Buffett.
play one of the James Bonds. Not
Sean Connery is
not-
still alive?
Not even that old. The one that was probably in the 90s.
Pierce Bronson.
Irish actor in descent. But yeah, very handsome, tall, dark brown, if not black hair. Very happy birthday goes out to the 007 I know the best, Mr. Pierce Brosnan.
So you think Uncle Joel looks like him?
Let's not forget the most important role he ever played.
When's the last time you were at your optometrist?
And that was
So Dad's gonna be up first on Uncle Joel. I mean Pierce Brosnan.
I'd say he's 68. That's pretty close, huh?
yeah, I'm gonna go 69, dudes. But let's not forget he was in one of the best movies ever, Mrs. Doubtfire, my dude.
Yeah, it's true. He had a pepper.
I don't remember
He had
him
a
in
pepper
that.
allergy.
I don't remember that.
He was the boyfriend that
It was a
she
drive-by
started
fruiting.
seeing.
Remember, it was a drive-by fruiting.
He
where
throws
the-
a grapefruit at him when he's on the diving board
No,
and he
I
falls
don't.
in.
No. I
No,
don't.
he's just walking away from the bar.
Oh, yeah.
and he
I
just
don't remember
catches a
that.
fucking-
No. I mean, all you can remember
69,
really is Robin
68,
Williams.
Dad.
He is actually 71 today.
What'd you say?
He kind of looks like Steven Spielberg and Uncle Joel had a kid.
What did you say?
69. You said 68.
Oh yeah, he went
so
over.
71.
So he got closer.
All right, this next guy got fired from Fox. It hasn't stopped him any. He has been on all sorts of things, including episodes of Kill Tony, including episodes of Theo Vaughn. I'm talking about all sorts of podcasts. Got his own podcast these days. He don't give no fuck what anybody hears. I mean, this guy is out having the time of his life, I think, now that he's not under Fox's little thumb. Not to say the Fox is bad, but just saying
Carl Tuckers.
this guy, Carl Tuckerson, a very happy birthday goes out to Tucker Carlson, and it'll be Ryan's turn first.
Did you know that? Did you know that?
Oh, my Lord.
I was like, I feel like he probably graduated college in the 90s.
Me and Mom used to watch him all the time,
He's probably...
and he would have had to been in his 40s on, or
He's
late
probably
30s,
50.
Yeah, he's older than. He ain't. Oh, God, that's a pretty good number. Yeah, cause.
Yeah, cuz.
God, he just puts himself together very well. Brooks Brothers and everything.
All right, Ryan's is 50, man.
I'm gonna say 51 because I would have went for the bubble, but
Well, one he is closer. Dad will get it. He is 55 today.
I was gonna say he was on the air for a long
He must
time.
moisturize a lot.
Next chick up here. She was on Beverly Hills 90210. She played a small role as Screech's girlfriend in a few episodes of Saved by the Bell.
Kelly.
She is the daughter of a very famous producer in sitcom television that was definitely notable in the late 80s and early 90s, Aaron Spelling. Weird looking girl, but somehow she always got that nepotism and always worked her way into all sorts of roles. Blonde chick, very happy birthday goes out to Miss Tori Spelling.
No, yeah.
That'd be dad on deck there. Tori Spelling.
Oh, not Kelly Kapowski?
38. I don't know. I have no clue.
So she was a 90210.
She's probably 45.
Yeah, you guys are both off. She is 51 today. So Ryan gets the point.
Happy birthday!
I would have dove for it. I didn't want to break a chair. That's
Birthplace
his
of
job.
aviation, Cincinnati. Not Cincinnati, but, Ohio. So, that's why.
Birthplace aviation, Dayton, Ohio. Wright brothers.
Well, guys, we're hanging out here. I am surprised that I am even capable of doing this show right now. Like I said, I'm midway.
I mean, you're kind of doing it.
Midway through the vacation staycation week, because if I ain't got nowhere I really want to go, I'm just gonna stay home and enjoy, the house that I spend fucking, however many dollars a month on. You know what I mean? Like,
And sweat labor.
and that awesome bar that me and Dad built.
Yeah,
It's like that is a vacation in and of itself. So,
I drilled a few screws. Come
I'm
on.
minding my drinking. My last night of work was Sunday night. It's now Thursday. Monday, I started at 10 a.m. Bought a 24 pack. Tuesday, I started at 11 a.m. I had a big dinner date to go to that night, so I had a few beers in the afternoon and played some video games and took a nap and then woke up and went and did the dinner thing. Bought another 24 pack on the way home from dinner. And then today is Thursday, bought another 24 pack, brought half of it here. So that's the pace kind of that we're on at this point. But each day we've been pushing back the
What
drinking
frat are you
hour.
rushing for?
Mega Kappa Pi.
Ooh,
and,
that's a good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's
yeah.
a good one.
A lot of beer pong, a lot of cornhole, and I'm proficient at both of those activities. But
Are you any good at darts and pool?
Yeah, exactly. But I did it better than I did last year, where I was just like, by Thursday in the middle of last year's vacation, I was dying. So I think we learn every year as we get older.
But you have a new wife now.
Yep, got a new wife, and she's a big girl. So, yeah. But yeah, a little super bad action for you. But so it hasn't been much. There hasn't been much excitement going on. Monday, I literally just worked on the video game all day. Which tonight Ryan's finally going to come over and play what I think is close to the finished version of the video game, and then we're going to get that out to you guys. The Breeze RPG. Where the hell are we? Very, very fun game, and I've been excited about that. Downloaded Zelda finally on the Nintendo Switch. Did that. But I went out to a nice dinner. Finally took myself to that fucking steak dinner, ladies and gentlemen, that I've been talking so much
Congratulations,
about.
man.
Yeah.
Good.
I took myself and my mother for Mother's Day. So I had a list of places I kind of wanted to go. And the first place I was thinking about was that Urban Still House that we were talking about last week. Well, I didn't realize they're not even open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Oh.
They're only open Thursday, Friday, Saturday dinner, 5 o'clock. And they're only open for brunch on Sunday.
Because they do enough liquors.
I mean, well, it's
distribution.
just
Well, they do enough business.
high price,
price
items.
And where did you say that was at exactly?
That's on around 3rd Avenue South and about 22nd Street, I believe. Something like that.
Speaking of high price, if you were to sign a record deal and you're at Bow and Mo's,
And what's the
how high could you get that bill if you wanted to?
So here's the thing. So I decided. So I couldn't get a reservation there for obvious reasons.
What that Steakhouse? What's on their menu? I mean, what are they?
Elk chops, venison. We talked about it last week. We did a whole segment last week. You can go back and listen, and we talked
same
about
thing.
everything.
Same thing as like some of those high end steakhouses.
Yeah. Escargot, the works. And then the other place I was looking at was Rococo, and they didn't have a reservation anywhere in between 5:15 and 8:15, and that was just not going to be cool with me or Mom. So found another place that was kind of local and just off there around 5th Avenue and 29th, I believe. And never heard of this place. Definitely driven past it plenty of times. Been there for a little while. Called Bow and Mo's Steakhouse. Mm-hmm. A little bit of like a family.
It's like a Chicago style, right?
Definitely. It was
Mom said something like an Italian steakhouse.
It was so dark in there that you couldn't see anything. And all they had on the tables were those pale, remember the old red glass candle holders that had the netting around them? It was like those on the tables. You had your appetizer plate and your fork and bigger fork and your knife laid out and your glass of water and your tablecloth, in the wine glass, and the wine glass will be removed if you don't order any wine. That whole sort of thing.
Let me guess, you guys got a table in the back.
No, so we didn't.
Because you need to know who's coming in.
We didn't actually specify where we wanted to sit, and immediately I know my mother and I know me.
Back to the door.
That was one ball I dropped as a date. I should have specified like maybe a booth or something, because they walk us in and there's booths all around this tiny dining room. There's booths on either side of the wall, but then there's 3 little 4 top tables that are 2 top tables essentially. They're kind of small, and
it's a small spot though.
They
right?
sat us at one of the, and it's a very tiny restaurant, and they sat us at one of those. And she sits down into the chair, and we have these like little library, like plush leather chairs, and we both sink immediately into it. We feel like little kids trying to reach up to the table. And she said twice, she goes, "I'm slinking in the seat a little bit." And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "When in Rome, let's just get through it." And the dude comes up, and I kind of already have an idea of what I want to order. And Mom's friends have been telling her at work, "Oh, you got to order the ribeye." So like we kind of already have an, but the dude has to do it. "Hi, I'm Matt." And Matt looked like Matt did not have as much charisma as you and I have at tables. Not even half of it. And at a high-end place like this, like
because
it was
he
like...
knows all the money
he
we'll
was
just
like, "Hi,
figure out on the dinner."
My name is Matt. Today's special
Don't do that.
there is a branzino.
Maybe he just started.
There is and I'm like, okay, cool. And and I'm trying to be polite because this is what I do for a living too. And I'm like, yeah, cool. All right, yeah. All right, we're going to start with some Brussels sprouts, Matt. Mom, you want some sangria? Yeah, I'll take some sangria. All right, she'll have a glass of sangria. And what kind of beer you got? Just say it. Well, we have Stella. All right, that's all I did. Cut him right off there. I'll have a Stella, please. Thank you, Matt. And brings out like one of the whalebone, like cool steakhouse, like glasses that go down. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a bone shape. Brings out the Stella. We're having some conversation, which is mainly why we went. And we get the Brussels sprouts out. $18 the plate. Half the Brussels sprouts that are on our plate at our restaurant. Same sort of agrodolce. No fixins, no accoutrement, just the Brussels sprouts themselves, and a little bit of sliced sideways scallion. So, it looks like diamonds kind of place, which was actually kind of a nice addition. And, oh, man, they were delicious. They were fucking delicious. And I go, all right, so you want the ribeye, obviously. And there's 3-4 different fucking ribeyes on this menu. There's different sizes now, and then you flip the menu over, and then you're in Wagyu territory, Australian Wagyu territory, which bumps it up like to $79. And I'm like, okay, so which one? She's like, I don't need that 22 ounce. We just get the 14. Love you, Mom. So we get just the 14. Still like $52, $55. All right, so I go, I see sea bass on the menu, and I've seen some photos of it, and I haven't had a good piece of sea bass in a while.
Yeah.
And this thing's
$52.
Market, 52. And so we go with that. And then I go, we got to get
like
something.
A nice miso glaze on it or something.
And then I go, we got to round it out with either some chicken or some pork. To which Matt was like, you guys are going to order 3 entrees?
Do you want to make money?
I said, yeah, Matt, we're gonna order 3 entrees, bud. We're either gonna do the chicken marsala, because I asked her, I said veal marsala, and she goes, I don't like veal. I didn't know that. Veal's so awesome. I'm judging my mother at this point, and I'm like,
I love veal. That's my
veal
favorite.
is so
She doesn't
good.
like it.
Yeah, and I'm like, how could you not?
I know, exactly.
It's a mix of hamburger and steak. It's just tenderest little fucking. But either way, so I was like, okay, so you pick pork chop or chicken marsala. She said pork chop. This fucking pork chop, dude, it's got the little like eye bone in it, but the fucking thing, you could not catch it in a baseball mitt.
Is the Flintstones car?
You couldn't catch it in a baseball mitt if someone threw it at you. It would fly over the netting of your mitt because it was so fucking huge. So we have a little bit of that. Like the first chunk I cut off was probably 3 or 4 ounces, and it was just the fat pork belly part of it. And then you had the whole rest of the chop to go. And then she tries a couple, and we're doing the whole thing, man. We have the plates out. He's got us 2 share plates. He didn't even ask. He knew what we were trying to do. And we're cutting into things, and we're putting it on each other's plate. I'm like, oh, you got to try it. She takes one bite of the sea bass. She's like, too fishy for me. And I'm like, yeah, it's got a sweet flavor, though. So in my head, I'm like, okay, this sea bass was like fucking 10 ounces. And I'm like,
nice.
I have to eat all of this sea bass because I can't take this home in a box. I can take the pork chop home. I can take the steak home, but you can't take home the sea bass. And I mean, one of the things that gets my dick so hard is multicolored carrots. If you give me a medley of carrots that are the yellow, purple, and red carrots, that's fancy, bro. That's fancy. Like you're slicing those things midway
I
down.
thought they all were orange.
Oh my God, and they had
You
that.
don't know anything, do you,
Yeah,
Dad?
No,
you
I do
just
not.
don't, do you?
I thought all carrots were orange.
Oh,
It's not
and they
just all woodworking.
And the pork chop had fried plantains on it. And I go to Ma, you had these before, right? The little bananas. And she goes, oh, those things are like candy. And we're cutting little bites off and we're sharing it. And we're having a great conversation. And I mean, I must have went home with, I said, just throw it all in one big box, Matt. I'm just going to take it all home.
You get the meat sweats?
I didn't until the ride home. And the ride home, I'm like, you've had 19 bites
You're
of
like, oh,
pork
that's,
chop,
that's pork chop.
10 bites of steak.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you
you got
right
the
now,
meat
there
sweat.
ain't carrots.
So
on anything
have you
other than
shared
orange.
with Benny?
Somebody painted
So-
your carrots.
I will tell you, I'm going to guess,
And it
before
might
we go to
make you
break,
sick.
before we go to halftime, I want to ask you boys. All right. 2 Stella drafts, 1 red sangria.
I like this game.
2 Stella drafts, regular drafts, not huge size, or they just gave me one size.
And one sangria.
And 1 red sangria. The Brussels sprouts appetizer, which Ryan already knows is double the price of Noble Crusts. And then the 22-ounce pork chop, the 14-ounce ribeye, and what I would only assume was between 8 and 10 ounces of sea bass. And then an a la carte side of mashed potatoes
$3.25.
that we had to order separate.
$278.
$3.25.
Before tip, Dad says $3.25.
$278.
Come on down. Do I win?
Ryan is so fucking close. $212, but with the tip, $270. I gave $58 for the tip.
You're on the Price is Right.
Yeah, he got it.
Are we taking a break?
Oh, we'll be there in a second. But yeah, it was a very fucking nice dinner.
You still owe me
And,
$10, though.
I will tell you right now, I went home with the leftovers. This was Tuesday night. Texted Ryan because the top of the sign had papyrus in it. If you don't get that, just go look at SNL. What's his name?
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling, SNL, papyrus. The top part of the sign had papyrus on it, so I had to take a photo of that and send it to Ryan. Got home with those leftovers. Literally made a joke to Mom. She's like, "Oh, you're going to eat on this for days." I said, "Yeah, but tonight when it's 1 a.m. and I'm drunk, do I eat the 2-3 leftover slices of Papa John's that need to be eaten, or do I go straight in for the
No,
leftovers?"
bro, you
here?
go in cold steak slivers.
I chose the more economical decision. I ate Papa
You ate the
John's
pizza.
Yeah, because it's going out.
Yeah.
The chops are brand new.
I get it.
You got to cycle, but
They got a shelf date
first
of
in,
2
first
more
out.
days
First
at
in,
least.
first out.
FIFO,
Exactly.
yeah, FIFO.
Exactly.
So-
First in, first out.
So you got the pork chop the next day, dude.
That's the best accounting method.
Before I even put it in the microwave, which don't kill me out there, I put it on a plate and I thin slice it, and I got it in little slices in a wreath on a microwave plate, and I throw it in the microwave plate for a minute and a half.
Whoa.
It's overcooked.
Still better than any fucking pork chop I've had in the last 10 years.
Nice.
Later on that night, I do the rest of the steak with the veggies, the leftover
make
purple
it in
carrot,
a,
the leftover yellow
different
carrot.
shape?
Oh my Lord. I'm going to tell you right now, even microwaved, this food was, I just had the best eating day yesterday.
Did you give any to Benny?
No, he won't eat any of that. He might have had some of that sea bass
Maybe.
because it was a little too fishy, but, I'm going to hear about that. All right, guys, if they call us the breeze, we've gone way over time. We're going to take a quick little halftime break. We got plenty more shit to talk about with you guys. It's They Call Us the Breeze, episode 147, live from the Tiger Cage. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you. Bye-bye.
See you.
I saw Lou Barlow on the street. I don't think he noticed me. I started humming all his songs. You refused to sing along. I told you time and time again, this is not just play pretend. I thought forever meant forever, but sometimes people change. If I don't feel the same,
Not where we belong. But we're right where we belong, guys. It's They Call Us the Breeze. That is Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. It's one for May the 16th, the year of our Lord 2024. We're just out here hanging out, man. We're doing episode 147. Just hanging out with you guys. I hope you guys are having as much fun as we are out there. It's vacation week, motherfuckers. Talking a little bit more about that vacation real quick. I think I'm going to... Here's my deal. I was thinking the other day, because I saw that it's coming out tomorrow, the Amy Winehouse biopic, Back to Black. Have you heard anything about this, gentlemen? So Amy Winehouse, we're all familiar with her, of course.
Sometimes.
Yeah, she's pretty good. She died in the 27 Club, died a few years back, maybe 10, 15 years ago. British singer. She kind of had that lounge thing going on. She did a duet with Frank Sinatra, or not Frank Sinatra, Tony Bennett. And that was a very big thing on media. She sang a lot of really pretty songs. Obvious choices, Back to Black, and what was Valerie? Killed
Yeah, she was pretty popular.
So she did all that, but they have a new movie out starting tomorrow. They're going to preview it towards the end of the night, or starting today. They're previewing it like 8:55 and 12:15 tonight. And then tomorrow is the official release date. And I thought about maybe going and watching the movie. Because, it's my vacation, my generation, and I could probably go do something fun like that and watch that. Because the girl playing her looks like she's got a pretty good handle on the character from what I've seen in the trailers. The one thing I was thinking of is so I was thinking about doing that tomorrow because I'm still off Saturday and Sunday and kind of a kickoff for the second half of the vacay. But in the way that I drink... there's going to have to be one detox day before I go back to work, okay? And Sunday is probably going to be that day where I'm not allowed to drink at all, and my body just has to go through it because it's had at least 16 beers every day this week without any sort of 5, 6, 7 p.m., 8 p.m. time limit on it, like when I work, like a normal work schedule. I just kind of been drinking whenever the hell I want to. So I know Sunday is going to be tough. And I'm going to, play video games all day and not really do any alcohol, just smoke a bunch of weed. And my body will kind of go through it a little bit because it'll be used to be drinking all day, every day for 6 days. So I'm like, now...
I love that feeling when you're on a flight and the flight attendant goes, "What can I get you?"
So
Jack
now
on the rocks.
Now I'm thinking at this point, it might be more privy to wait and go see that movie Sunday afternoon because there's probably going to be some chilling scenes of Amy Winehouse going through her own withdrawals from heroin in the movie. So I can kind of identify with the character and just kind of ooh, I need a shot of Jack real bad right now. I need a beer right now. And I can watch her do that. And then it's we're both kind of going through it together. You know what I mean? So I might... Interesting take on it.
Interesting. I like it.
Yeah, because then you can just chain smoke cigarettes for the rest of the day and smoke some weed when you get out of the movie.
They're like, you can't smoke in here. You're like, no, I'm not drinking today.
I'm not drinking today.
They're like, okay, yeah.
Well, you can smoke.
I'll tell the ushers.
That guy normally drinks every time he's in here, and he's not drinking. So I guess we'll let him smoke. But yeah, I feel like that's kind of the right. Am I weird for that? Am I?
You just love film.
I like a good film, and if she's going to be detoxing, I think no better way than to have a friend. When you're,
it's awesome how you grow up. You want to be a hockey player when you watch Mighty Ducks. You want to be a rock star when you watch Empire Records.
You want to be a
withdrawals when you watch Amy Winehouse.
Recovering addict when you watch Back in Black.
It all checks out.
Yeah,
and if you're Mike Allstock going to Penn State, you strap a Jeep to your back and you pull it uphill, and you have the strongest legs in the NFL.
And if
that's how you focus to get through it, that's how you focus to get through it.
I agree.
Yours is different than his. However you get through it.
Yeah.
Now, if you see your family get the same ticket for the same theater, and we all say, "Remy, we need to talk to you about something."
Now I'm halfway through I'm literally in the middle. I'm in day 4 of day 7. So and Ryan's gonna come over tonight. We're gonna have a great time. But we're probably gonna be listening to some tunes because that's what we do. Probably play some video games. Probably play the beta test of the Breeze RPG. Where the hell are we?
Probably live bet Chell a little bit tonight.
We like to do a little thing where when we're doing something like video games or darts, we plug the iPhone in, and we have it on Bluetooth and it's playing throughout the bar, Remy's bar and Man Cave. But we go song for song. We're not going to do that right now. Ryan's going to get all the songs because it's time for Tune In, Tune Out, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. So how this works is, no, they know. Crowd already knows, but like we said, Ryan's going to play some tune in, tune out. He's got a bevy of about 20 to 30 different songs he's going to play for us. And we're going to try to guess those songs within the first second or two based on the audio alone. He did it 4 weeks ago, ladies and gentlemen, with Guitar Hero Part 1. It was a great success. And as you all know, Guitar Hero had more than one game. So here it is tonight, Guitar Hero Part 2, Ryan. How you feeling about this?
Doing really good. We have 23 on the books.
23, I like that number.
23 is pretty good. And
That's
let's go ahead and get
Jordan's
into it.
number. Yeah, that's Jordan's number.
That's a great number.
Yeah, 23 is a good number.
That's somebody's birthday.
And I'm going to go ahead and call the shot right now. I think Dad and I will get all but two of them. So 21 out of 23 I think we're going to do.
All but two.
Dad, what do you feel? You feel like it's a pretty good call?
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, it's time for tune in, tune out. Ryan, let's go. First one up for you. Oh, God. Okay. So that's a joke song.
Which made its way on to
Guitar Hero 2, which made me fall even harder in love with the Guitar Hero franchise because I was like, they're willing to do this song? That's a joke song from the Joke documentary, the biopic of a certain band called Spinal Tap, starring Ian McKay.
Who's the main dude? Freaking
Rob Reiner.
Yeah.
And, plenty of Christopher Guest.
Yes.
And Harry Shearer, and go on. But Spinal Tap, that is... this is Spinal Tap right there.
That's not...
The song is called...
It's a hilarious freaking track title.
Oh, God. I forget the name of the title.
Tonight, I'm going to rock you tonight.
Tonight, I'm going to rock you tonight. I feel like I still deserve that one because that's a very... very in-depth description of what was going on. So I'm gonna give myself the bell.
Some smoke.
Yeah, give myself the bell.
Portly.
All right, next one.
Dad.
Yep, Dad ain't gonna have it, but Moonflag used to play it. Cheap Trick.
I'm not a cheap trick.
Your mama's all right. Your dad is all right. That was Surrender by Cheap Trick.
All right.
Yeah, we used to play that one, Ryan and I, in our cover band.
I just wasn't a fan of theirs, so I didn't know that.
All right.
Music.
Third song.
Got it. Yeah, that's Nirvana with Dave Grohl on drums and Kurt Cobain, of course. This was one of the only songs, funny enough, that I really enjoyed that they put this on the second one because I got to play along with it because I wasn't a big Nirvana fan because they kind of took over MTV. And when I was coming up, Kurt Cobain died, so they took over my MTV for like a whole week and talked about Kurt Cobain and Nirvana.
And all you wanted was your MTV.
And I just wanted my fucking MTV. But I remember before he died, I remember at a certain point, this was on Daisy Fuentes' Top 20 Countdown. It was a really cool music video and a pretty cool song to boot. Play a little more for me. This is Heart-Shaped Box by Nirvana. Probably one of the only Nirvana songs I've ever liked.
We're going to do this 23 times.
Just so shy to start the drums on a lot of these songs because he wasn't Dave Grohl of the Foo Fighters yet. He was still like pussyfooting around Kurt Cobain. So I used to say, "Hey, wait, my name is Kurt Cobain."
Very good,
That used
Remy.
to be my
Very
thing.
good.
Yeah. Okay. Next one
And
we
we'll
have
be
up
right
for
back.
you guys. And we'll be right back. All right, next one we have up for
Now, when you listen to Nirvana, was that anyways, it don't fucking matter.
Dr. Phil over here. Oh yeah, I remember this one because I remember the fucking intro was so hard to play.
Oh.
And I remember
Especially on hard.
I remember
Expert?
I
No
remember
way.
I remember I didn't know this intro from the song because the radio always starts the song at the that's where they always started. So
What's the song, Dad?
Oh, it's hard, but
It is hard.
I
I go blank, 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 blank.
crazy over you.
That's it.
That's
Crazy
it.
on you. But yeah, so that
Crazy
whole
on?
acoustic intro, play that shit again. Like I was like, I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know what this is because
Same.
the radio doesn't play this.
Yeah, I recognize it.
Well, it's the same with Maggie May.
Like right there though, that's off time. So good, so good. All right, next one we have for you on Guitar Hero 2 edition of Tune In, Tune Out. Ryan, what do you got? Ooh, long drumming.
I don't know the band.
Oh God,
I mean, I've heard them plenty, but I just don't know their name or the song.
like Molly Hatchet.
No, Let's say it's your birthday.
That sounds like more classic rock. but-
Hint. He wore paint on his face.
Okay, that's Alice
Kiss.
Cooper.
That is Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper with. Play it again. Not 18. Was it 18?
$1 billion Babies.
Okay. Yeah, that was the one with the vinyl had paper panties wrapped around it. And when you got the vinyl, it like Cheech and Chong had a vinyl that had a vinyl-sized rolling paper tucked into it for all the fans to use.
It was
when
a
you
double
bought
album.
when you bought this Alice Cooper record, it had when you pulled the actual vinyl out of the sleeve, it had a pair of paper panties around the actual fucking vinyl, which is so fucking badass.
I mean, that's pretty freaking sweet when you think about
pretty
it.
fucking sweet, dude. All right, go.
All right, next one.
But you should have seen the size of that paper in that album.
I never saw the paper.
All right,
I've seen photos of the panties and never seen the
You
paper.
smoked that all weekend.
here we go.
On a fishing trip.
In
With
Cumberland.
8 guys.
In Cumberland. All right, we know this one. Dad? Female's name.
My favorite Jessica album, Allman Brothers.
That's
Boom.
right. He got
Boom.
My favorite guitar.
it. Boom.
That was a great Guitar Hero song because you're just like, are you still wailing?
Your eyes will bleed by the end. Like you're watching the video game and your eyes, because you can't blink.
Yeah.
So your eyes
pretty
just start bleeding, and then you look away at the wall, and it's all drifting upwards.
I just
That's
and then I
kind
saw finally the last one died just recently.
That literally
yeah,
is the
Dickie Betts
song.
just died.
Yeah.
I don't know if you feel the same way, but like you're playing Guitar Hero and you've been wailing for 3 songs. That's the one that you now pass the guitar off to. When you're done with that song, you're like, all right, I need to go have a cigarette.
No, like that's
I need
like
to have
yeah,
a
I
that's
am
the
done
beer.
here.
That's a set closer.
I
right
am
there.
done here.
If you're playing the video game, that's a set closer.
That's all I
when
can offer.
All right, what do we got? That's Primus. Yeah. My Name is Mud by Primus. No,
A blank recognizes another blank from afar, is the saying.
Fish On.
Oh, it's a fisherman. John the Fisherman.
John the Fisherman. Jesus Christ. But I knew that was fucking Primus. All right. I'll give myself the bell on that one. All right, go. John the Fisherman. Fish On was the song I was thinking of. Yeah. Got it.
Who is
No.
Who is
thing or two?
Oh, you should. Kid. Oh,
Dad knows it. I know. She'll only make me cry.
I don't know.
She let you walk.
They also wore face paint.
Beside
Yeah,
All of them.
If it was Kiss, I don't.
That's
I only
Kiss
know one or
with,
two of their songs.
Everybody says she's looking good, and your boys know she's understood.
Service.
Strutter by Kiss. Strutter, right?
Yeah, I know maybe
All
one or
right.
two recognizable Kiss songs. That was not.
Strutter. That was Strutter by Kiss.
That was on the wrong radio
Oh.
station.
Got it. Take me to... All right, got it. That's Def Leppard with Def Leppard. Not Pour Some Sugar on Me. It's not Def Leppard. Warrant. With Cherry Pie.
Yep.
She's my cherry pie. I'm gonna give myself that one because I didn't say the fucking song title first. I was struggling over the band, but I got it. That was Warrant, Cherry Pie. All right, go.
So far, only one you missed.
All right, let's go. Got it. Only song I've ever requested on the radio. Black Sabbath. Sabbath Bloody Sabbath is the album. War Pigs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Children's gather in the masses.
Just pick a... Oh, yeah. A cover of a Kinks song.
Girl, we got
Let it go. Let it go.
All right.
I don't know the words, but I know the song. But I don't know who sings it, what the name is.
Originally by the Kinks, but this version is by a huge 80s rock guitar band. Listen to that. You already know that guitar.
You really got me now. You got me so I get some bad night.
Who's that guitar, Dad?
You really got me now.
It was named after his last name.
I have no idea.
The band was named after his last name. David Lee Roth sang lead vocals.
I never knew what crying on the guitar sounded like until
His
I
brother
heard
played the
him.
drums.
I don't know. I know that song, but I don't know. I didn't know David Lee Roth.
That is Van Halen with
I
You
wouldn't-
Really Got Me.
Yeah.
By the
I think
Kinks.
Dad has this next one.
Just because they came out in the 70s, Bill listened to them. I listened to country.
I know you did.
I don't know why the guitar is
It's okay. Got it. I already got it. Dad got it. You got it right here.
Yeah, you got satin shoes. Yeah, you got nasty boots.
No clue.
Has Keith Richards and
the Stones.
Mick Jagger with Can You Hear Me Knocking? Dad has some girls on vinyl.
Shut up.
That was awesome.
No, I said
You're
blow
still
up
on meth,
vinyl.
Cheryl.
Blow up vinyl.
All right.
All right, so
All
that's
right, Dad.
Can't You Hear Me Knocking? Can You Hear Me Knocking by Rolling Stones. All right. Got it. Yep. The phaser pedal gives it away. That's Rage Against the Machine with Killing in the Name of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was going to say Know Your Enemy, but that's not correct.
All right.
All right, go.
What are you doing right now? You're
Hot buttons.
sabotaging.
Hot buttons. Hot buttons.
Now what's going on?
Having some technical issues.
Hang on.
We're good. We're good. Take your time. I need to recharge the battery. You know what I mean?
Why the fuck?
Oh, yeah. So, Dad, what's that? You know that one.
It's Stairway to Heaven.
Mm-mm.
Highway to Heaven.
Nope.
Same popularity as Stairway to Heaven, but by Leonard Skinner.
The one song you never request a cover band to
Yeah,
play.
Don't ever ask a band to play it.
Freebird!
He got it in the nick of time. All right, what else we got? Yeah, got that. That's Motley Crue, Shout at the Devil.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if you got this one.
Bad Religion?
Mm-mm.
How come
That's
Doobie
some sort of
Brothers,
punk
Boston, and all
Let me
those
play a little bit more.
Social distortion, it ain't.
Doobie Brothers, Boston, that's a
Motorhead? I don't got it.
That is Pearl Jam.
Oh shit.
Life Wasted.
So next time you need to have
Anyway,
Doobie
next
Brothers.
song.
You need to have
Next song.
Boston. What was the
Next song. Yeah, that's Foo Fighters with Monkey Wrench.
I'm fucking calling Larry Loretti. This is rigged.
Playing.
Well, there might be, like, you had no guitar in, whatchamacallit. Yeah, so that's exactly what happened. The guitar is playing in the right channel and some reason that is Possum Kingdom with the Toadies.
Very good. Very good. I have 5 more.
Yep. Oh, okay. Got it. No.
No, but I know you're.
Space Hog. That was Space.
Nope.
That's Space Hog. Okay. Mother. Or Woman by Wolf Mother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dad, I think you got the next 2.
All right. Here we go. Saving the best for last. I'm just a castaway.
Another
80s,
song.
80s,
What's
baby.
I'll send in.
SOS
yeah.
to hello.
Yeah, I don't know who
I
sang
hope
it.
that
I
someone
listened to it.
gets
I don't-
my. I hope that
I
someone
won't
gets
guess it.
my
I won't.
message in a bottle.
Okay.
The Police. Yeah,
We'll
you
go
remember
with
that? Yeah. Let's play that for a second.
I mean, I know these songs, but I didn't pay attention to who sang them or like Bill did.
Sting, baby, Sting.
I didn't really care for MTV.
Funking it up.
I didn't really listen to that music too much.
I'll send an SOS to the world. I'll send an SOS to the world. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets my message in a bar.
All right, Stu Copeland on the drums there. That is a Police message in a bottle. All right, last final one.
And Dad,
If you're going to stay in that genre for me, you're going to have to be in the Billy Joel kind of like, or Rod
we're talking
Stewart,
80s, we
Rod
might as well,
Stewart
yeah.
kind of like,
Maggie May, yeah.
whatever, you know.
and then the last one, Dad. I have 2 more, but we can end on it. But if you've
2
ever
more?
been to
Let's
a
go, let's go.
sporting event, let's go NFL.
Tonight, the Bears.
Patrick Mahomes.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Jay Cutler takes on Baker Mayfield.
$3,500 a week on singing lessons.
Only one will do it.
You're flat. You're so flat.
That might be a Monday Night Football pregame song, you know? The Bucks are on 4 times. That might be a Monday Night Football pregame song.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't.
Sweet.
I'm
Sweet.
Would that be what's his name?
Guns N' Roses, Axl Rose /
okay,
Sweet
no.
blank, Sweet blank.
Mm-mm.
Sweet
Maybe.
child of mine. All right, last and final one.
Dad's just Christmas.
I
ring.
told
Here
you
to
I
play
didn't
us
listen
out.
to that.
Here to play us out.
I didn't listen to that.
I know.
I mean,
Oh.
I heard it.
Aerosmith. Dreaming.
Last
Just
child.
gave it away. Just gave it away.
Well, no, it's the last child. It's called the track title's Last Child, and it's the best child.
All right, so I got it wrong. All right, Ryan, you did it, man. You did it. Dabs. Guys, as they call us a breeze, Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. Got to take a quick little break, and then we'll be right back for the very last of the show. Don't go anywhere. We love you, Dad. What do you say?
I'm going to work on Tune In, Tune Out, my own version.
Oh,
and put you guys
you
to the
want to
test.
fucking do it.
If you want to do it,
dude,
you need to buy an iPhone.
Yeah. or on his tablet. We could figure out a way to figure out how to put him in control, teach him how to
are you
build.
controlling what comes up?
No, he's got it all plugged into his
on
he's
a
got
playlist.
a playlist. So you have to build a playlist on your tablet so that we can't see it. And you just have the audio out. That's how
or
it works.
record it on a cassette tape.
Or just Dad's gonna do Tune In, Tune Out next month by bringing in the Play School tape recorder with the microphone. He's like, I just taped these off of YouTube on the TV.
It's not Play School. I got it. It's Panasonic. I got it at Radio Shack in 1985.
I got it at Radio Shack in 1987.
It plays fine. I still got the good tapes.
People want to be able to customize, Steve. They want fast boards. They want music. They want whatever. They don't want closed-end systems, Steve. All right, guys, it's They Call Us the Breeze. We'll be right
Loop
back.
it in tape.
I told Steve, look, you don't want that. Really.
You don't want that. Right back. Bye.
We may not know which way to go on this dark road.
Mr. Duckworth.
All of these holes make it difficult.
Session 10. Breakthrough.
One of these lives I'ma make these right with the wrongs I done. That's when I unite with the father, son. Till then I fight. Rain on me, put the blame on me. Got guilt, got hurt, got shame on me. Got 6 magazines that's aimed at me. Done every magazine was fame to me. It's a game to me with the bedroom mat. Sleep, I ain't never had a fast with that. What's fair when the hearts and the words don't reach? What's fair when the money don't take things back? It's rare when somebody take your dreams back. I care too much, wanna share too much. In my head too much, I shut down too. I ain't there too much. I'm a complex soul. They layered me up, then broke me down. Immorality's dust, I lack in trust. This time around I trust myself. Please everybody else but myself. All else fails, I was myself. Outdone fear, outdone myself. This year you better won yourself. Mask on the babies, mask on the op. Wear masks in the neighborhood stores you shop. But a mask won't hide who you are inside. Look around, the reality's carved in lies. Wipe my ego, dodge my pride. Look myself in the mirror. Amityville, ain't seen nothing scarier. I fought like a pit bull terrier. Blood I shed could fill up aquariums. Tell all my angels carry 'em. Every emotion been deprived. Even my strong points couldn't survive. If I didn't learn to love myself, forgive myself 100 times, dawg. I love when you count me out. I love when you count me out.
The Journey.
I love when you count me out. I love when you count me out. Fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fucking it up. How you gonna wear my shorts when the lights run deep?
Fucking run him up and fill him in, boys.
Beep beep, crash out feelings in the middle of the street. Vroom, vroom. Fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fucking it up. When you was
Yeah, we gonna see if they gonna fuck him up tonight. The New York Rangers versus Carolina Hurricanes.
I'm gonna live bet that whole fucking game tonight.
3-2. Carolina forced a game 6, but the Rangers are just not fucking having it. So we're gonna see what's going on with them boys. They're gonna throw some fucking gloves. They're gonna fucking push some fucking lumber. It's gonna be fucking run them up and fucking fill them in.
I guess
boys.
the Breeze just loves Kendrick.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, let's run them up and fill them in, guys. As They Call Us the Breeze, that's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. Wow. Episode 147. This one for May the 16th, the year of our Lord.
Hyped.
Yeah, I'm saying, dude. We got a 7:00 game on tonight that's going to go on the TV, and a 10:00 game. And I mean, the 10:00 game is at Edmonton and Vancouver, and who really gives a shit about that? But tonight, 7:00, you got your Rangers trying to close out. Finally, once and for all, they were 3-1 in this series. They had the opportunity last game, and Carolina came back and made it 3-2. So we'll see what happens. And then, of course, tomorrow, big fucking night for hockey. You have the 7:00 game, Bruins versus Panthers. Panthers are up 3-2. Bruins again were down 3-1 and forced a game 6. So we will see how that goes. And then, of course, around 10 p.m. tomorrow night, you will get the exciting conclusion, hopefully, to the, once again, Dallas Stars up 3-1 against the Colorado Avalanche, and the Avalanche come back and make it a 3-2 series and are forcing a game 6. So I mean, there are 3 games tonight and tomorrow night that are going to be big for the NHL. And, it's just kind of like the vibe of Kendrick, I believe.
I love when you count me out.
I love when you count me out. I love when you count me out is what all those teams are saying right now. Guys, very appropriate, Ryan. Thank you very much. That was Kendrick Lamar with Count Me Out. Previously, we had, that was Lou Barlow by the Get Up Kids. We didn't announce that. And, of course, this episode is brought to you by Little Denver Crow.
I'll call Denver Crow.
Don't you dare!
Yep, your friendly neighborhood personal injury attorney, and just make sure you guys are giving out a call to Denver Crow if someone's out there wronging you. And it's They Call Us the Breeze, guys. Just riding this one out in the sunset. Ryan's going to come over. We're going to play a little bit of video games, play the Breeze RPG. Getting real close to releasing that. We're just doing a couple final game tests on that. We'll watch a little bit of hockey, of course. I have the putting green set up. I have gathered all of the balls from random areas in the garage that Benny has been spitting them out to. And, we're going to have some fun.
I didn't want to, but I'll ruin the surprise. I have a, like Dad mentioned earlier, we have a Mike Tyson knockout bag simulator coming over.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Okay, that's cool.
Jake Paul won't be right back.
Yeah. Speaking of
if he hits him one time,
speaking
he's
of won't
gonna
be right
back.
Speaking of won't be right back, I won't be right back to
He'd
this.
be right on his back.
I went to a specific Wawa that isn't my exact Wawa that I go to. I have 2 Wawas that I go to. I got one on 4th Street across the street from work, and then I have one on the 34th and 62nd because it's close to home. And those are the 2 I go to. But, there's Wawas all over the place. There's one there on 34th and around 38th Avenue. And I'm not sure if that's the one I was in or if it was the 9th and 58th, but I was in there the other night. It was a Friday or Saturday, and obviously too late to get beer. It was like 1:30 in the morning. And so I just have a question real quick before I get into this. So we don't say the N-word, right? Because we're not black, so we can't say the N-word, right? That's just what it comes. We all understand the rule.
That's appropriate.
We all understand the rule.
Mm-hmm.
You can say the N-word if you're black, but you don't get to say it if you're anything else, right? I mean, that's been the rule. That's been like the number 1 golden rule for like a while.
Unless you're Quentin Tarantino.
Which we all
know he gets.
We all make the
pass.
joke. He specifically writes scripts so that he can allow himself to say the N-word on the silver screen. But we have that rule, right? I think that rule is transitioning because I found out something the other day at that Wawa that I wasn't unaware of. It's completely unaware of. I was wearing the shirt for the company I work for, and I was coming home from a long journey of picking up a microphone stand. So I was in an unfamiliar Wawa that was miles and miles away from my work, and I go up to the register, and a tall woman, a burly kind of looking woman, I'm not making no judgments. I just want to buy my beer and buy my cheesesteak.
That's
and buy
descriptive.
Buy a couple packs of cigarettes because Wawa's got that deal. They got them 2 for 1 on them Marlboros. Not 2 for 1, but you can get 2 packs for 16 instead of 20 wherever else you pay. And I just went in there.
2 packs of cigarettes for $8. So they're $8 a pack.
About $8 a pack,
or $10 a pack.
If you buy them with the Wawa, if you buy them with your Wawa card, they ring up at $20, and then you scan your card, and then it takes off.
$10.
It takes off about $4 for 2 packs.
A pack of cigarettes is about $10 a pack.
But you can get 2 packs at $16 if you scan that little card.
I mean, if you go buy a pack of cigarettes,
my cigarettes currently, wherever I buy them, they're between $9.29 and $9.98. I promised myself when I was.
We used to pay that for a carton.
When I was 15. When I was 15, and I first started smoking Marlboros. They were at like $3.15 a pack, and I said if they ever get up to $4, I'll quit.
Now they're to 10. Can I have 2 packs of the Reds?
So so I go in through the line, and I've got my beer, and I've got my Wawa hoagie receipt. Because you scan the receipt and then you go pick up the hoagie, and I got my cigarettes, and she goes, "Oh hey, Noble Crow," or "Oh hey, whatever T-shirt I was wearing."
Yeah.
She goes, hey, you work with this big I don't know how to say it. And I go, big girl, little girl, short, older, younger. Younger, but kind of tall, kind of bigger.
I'm gonna start here. You want to?
And she's trying to describe to somebody that you work with it.
So I feel like she's being shy at this point. I'm like, okay, so you don't want to exactly proclaim any things, but you're asking me like, do I work with this person? And I go, was she kind of bigger? A little bit, yeah, a little taller, little more heavy set than the average person, a little bit, but not fat. Black, and I just said, yep, black. She got dreads. Yeah, she got dreads. I was like, oh yeah, that's my girl, so and so. I was like, she's awesome. She's a great worker. This bitch, I'm at Wawa. This woman I've never talked to before in my entire life, without pause, looks me dead in the eyes and goes, oh yeah, no, I can say this because I'm gay. That dyke? Let's take a second. Just going to take a quick.
Might have to cut this.
Just going to take a quick little second.
But isn't a dike something that you dig?
No, a dike is a wall that you build
to hold back water.
To hold back water. This stranger that I didn't know.
A damn dike.
This stranger that I didn't know looked at me dead ass in the face and said, I can say this because I'm one of them. Was she a dyke? And I'm at a Wawa. I'm not having beers with somebody sitting at a bar right now. I'm at a Wawa at a checkout. And we're both tiptoeing around stereotypes, but then this blurts out of her mouth without any repercussions whatsoever. No second thought behind her eyes when she said this. And I'm wondering, okay, look, I'm not offended by any of this. And if you're gay and you want to, throw out gay slander or slangs or whatever, that's fine. That's up to you. But we're at a fucking Wawa. You're behind the register right now. You don't know me from anyone. And you feel so comfortable upon our first interaction that you're just going to be like, I can say this because I'm one of them. Was she a dyke?
She probably says that shit to people all the time.
Can I just ask a question, okay? And we're not going to delete any of this because we're not saying anything incriminating right now. What I'm saying is that in a public place with a public cashier who doesn't know me from anyone, and I've been pussyfooting around putting labels on anybody trying to answer this woman's questions, and she just flat out goes, I can say it because I'm gay. Was she a dyke? To a customer, me? My fucking mind snapped. I was so.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I don't even know how to answer you back after that question. All I said was, yeah, she's a real one. She's a good worker. Blah blah.
If I know,
and that's all I said. I was like, oh yeah, so and so, she's a real one.
Would
but
be like,
I could not believe.
Why would you even ask me that question? And I would just.
I couldn't believe the word
that's
choice.
What I would look at her right back in the eye and say, why would you even ask me your customer?
I couldn't believe the word choice, and I couldn't believe that she didn't know me. She just threw that out there.
I would ask that.
And she's working at one of the major gas stations in America right now. No holds barred, just straight up uses the D word.
Why would you ask one of your customers that question?
Now, I know, like I said at the beginning of this, I know, black people can say the N word, Certain people can say certain things. But have we gotten to the point where if that was me, let's reverse it. She is gay, clearly. And I go, hey, do you know Jessica? And she goes, who? I go, Jessica. She lives like 2 blocks over. I don't know Jessica. Well, I figured you might because she's a dyke too.
And that's just as wrong.
Then I am fucking in the newspaper the next day.
Mm-hmm.
But it freaked me out a little bit because I'm like, you're in a customer service position. You don't know me. and we're not at Circle K, okay? Let's be real. We're not at Racetrack or Circle K. We're at fucking Wawa, which I feel is a little step above the rest. I feel I might be holding my Wawa employees up to a different standard.
You don't ask customers.
It just was the weirdest thing, and I look. I love comedy, and I love insulting people, and I love good jokes if they're timed correctly. I went. Oh.
But you also can't go out. You also can't go out there and say.
I took a beat.
You can't go out there and say, "Oh, I shot a video of our family Christmas," and then go to Steven Spielberg and say, "Your movie's shit." And it's like, well, I am a filmmaker and you're a filmmaker. It's like, no, that doesn't fucking matter. I don't care how you prefaced. In Sales 101, though, she did a very good job with prefacing the question before she asked it, because she related that she is
made
gay,
sure I knew who the person was.
You know, so I could see that in. But, like, yeah, you can't go around and say,
don't
like...
just throw that word out.
I helped my dad put up a roof. You can't go to
I'm
roofers
not
and be like...
homophobic. I'm not pro-homosexual. I'm not either.
Hey,
but I was offended by that word just being thrown out by a stranger I have never met before. I was like, ew, excuse me. Like, and I just thought that was great. I just had to share that with you guys. It's very, oh yeah, that like, what?
You're like, no, no, not diesel, regular. Pump 15.
20 on regular, please.
What?
Oh my God, I just couldn't believe. So is it getting to that point maybe where if you're a part of a sect, it doesn't matter if it's fucking verbally offensive and culturally offensive, you get to now just say whatever the fuck you want to say if you're one of them?
Not if you want to be respected as a human being.
Like, that would be like me just walking around all the time and like, hey, you seen so-and-so? He's white like me. And me just, I would be the biggest asshole in town. Like, oh, the guy who just constantly refers to himself as white and Caucasian.
Well, it's an interesting concept because it's all a public square that we live in. But now everyone has their own step stool to step on in front of the whole public square. What, do you need to go pee again or something, dude?
Mm-hmm.
I shit myself. I was just like, all right, I can't fucking believe this.
You shit yourself in front of a dike?
Well, the best place to do it would be in front of a dike.
He was trying to use
the water dike, and I could just unplug the gum from the side of the wall where the little boy had to plug the gum in, and then I could just wash my dirty diarrhea butthole right there.
Yeah, it'd be like a what are they call them? The
bidets.
Bidet.
Yeah.
The Japanese, they have it figured out.
I just couldn't believe it.
Oh, we shoot water up your ass and it go ribby.
Yeah, you're gonna try it. The what's that?
Those are like standard in households or bidets.
I mean,
there.
I guess my point.
He's going to try to unplug the hole there at the Hoover Dam over at Vegas.
My point is, know your fucking audience.
Watch this video of this guy get blown 200 feet into the lake off the dam.
My point is, know your fucking audience, and even if you know your audience, and you know that, like, yeah, I listen to Kill Tony every fucking day. I can laugh at dyke jokes. That's fine. But you don't know me, and you're just motor mouthing, like, watch it, or you're gonna get fired. Yeah. And maybe they might be protected under some sort of things, but like I'm a dyke and I said dyke.
Well, she's definitely not professional at her job.
Wawa employees are protected under dyke law.
I think it's a little different than the N-word. You know what I mean? Like, I think, like, you know, just 'cause.
Well, I mean, I think that's the funny thing, because I asked at the very beginning, what is a dyke? I mean, it's just a... And so for her, like, is he someone that holds back water?
And I do hear most of my gay friends say the F word more than anybody else does. And I'm not talking about fuck. I'm talking about the other word.
Fun.
But most of my gay friends say the F word more than anybody I know. And maybe it's just one of those things where they just get to say it because they can say it, you know. But
because
if we
they're
say
one
it,
of them.
like,
but again, that's a bundle of sticks.
Yeah.
You guys...
Like
I don't know if the gay community
I want to know the
went
rules.
ahead and...
Can we get the rules? I just want to know the fucking rules.
I'm going to the bathroom.
When Dad's going to the bathroom, I just wanted to. That's something to ponder for the next week until we come back for episode 148. You guys, they call it a breeze. Just ponder on that. You know, address other people as you wish to be addressed.
Coffee.
And I don't think that woman. I don't think that woman behind the counter would have liked it so much if I said, "Oh yeah, what up, my dyke?" You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
You know,
it's
so
the golden rule.
Address people or talk about other people, especially behind their back. Talk about other people the way you would be okay with being talked about yourself, and especially in those minority communities, you might as well not disparage your fellow sister or brother, and don't call them that shit out in public unless y'all are all on the same page. Everybody signed a petition and said, this is what we want to be called from now on. So I found it a little unsettling.
Unless you want to get shot.
And I won't be going back to that Wawa very soon. But either way, guys,
that's just bad customer service.
That's just weird. It's just trashy.
That's
trashy.
Bad. That's bad management.
Well, it just gives you
hiring.
I wish I was making it up, but it actually happened.
No,
obviously,
it just ruins your day.
That person should have never been hiring. They didn't vet her very well.
Yeah, guys, as they call us, the Breeze, Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, episode 147. We will be right back next week, so don't go anywhere. Episode 148 next Thursday, wherever you get your podcast drip. Guys, we love you.
Don't count us out.
We'll see you.
Don't count us out.
Love you guys. Good night, everyone.